What's up, guys? It is Sam here, and I have an awesome video for you. As the title suggests, that's how much I made in the month of December. So we've had more than a doubling in my income from the month of November into the month of December. And I wanted to talk about that and give you all the sources of that $300+ So with that being said, if this is your first time here, what's good? My name is Sam. And for those of you who are returning, it's good to freaking see you. Now, let's give a little bit of context. You already know how much it was, but let's give a little bit of a context so you know what's included in this number. I have a rental property in Florida. None of the income that I am in that $300+ is from the rental income. I also own a business in Florida, and I do not draw any type of salary from that business, so there's no income recognized from that business in Florida. Portfolio income, so a taxable portfolio or a like a 401k or IRA, the gains in the portfolio, I'm not counting that as income. This is basically the income I'm going to be living off of. So we have mostly consists of like referrals and stuff. So this is my Robinhood, and Robinhood is just a free brokerage account. It's what I use. I think it's a great product. I tell people about it. And I put the link in the description. If you go down there and you sign up and you fucking put money into your account, you get a free share of stock. I also get a free share of stock. So that is a form of income. So I'm including that in there. In the month of December, I had 0. But if you want to check it out, link in the description. It's completely free to trade. It's crazy. Like, everybody should invest. Once you click from like being a normal human to like being an investor, shit changes. And the threshold that I need to get to on a tangent for like business or to a way to think about life just differently, right? Like, why do people make $400 million a year and you make what you make, right? Because they think differently about life. And that's what I'm always questioning myself on. And so I need about $2,000 to live off of per month, but my net cost is going to be about $1,550. So you're like, that doesn't fucking make any sense. Well, if you level up a little bit and you think of it more on a macro level, my $2,000 a month, right? If I'm able to, through creative and resourceful ways, make 1,500% of that or 75% of that into business expenses, then and I'm taxed at 30%, then I get $450 back at the end of the year. So, and that's per month, right? So, you get $450 back, and I'm able to drop my net cost to $1,550. Like, that's a pretty low threshold to go on, and that's assuming that I can't figure out a creative, resourceful way to get rid of that last $500. So that, think about if you could buy everything with a 30% discount. It just has to be related to business. That's all. So on a tangent, coming back into it, Amazon, we have Amazon links in the description. If you got to buy shit, don't buy shit you don't need. But if you are going to purchase something on Amazon, there's a link in the description. If you use my link, you support the channel. In the month of December, I had 220 clicks and 2 items ordered for a total of $21, and I made 94 cents. So thank you so much, whoever that was who purchased on Amazon. The next is it's called Swiss Chems. All this stuff is going to be links down below it. It's for research compounds like SARMs and other things, and they take credit cards. So a lot of issues with SARM companies is getting a merchant services company. A merchant services company basically processes the credit cards for the companies. And because these SARMs are like legal to purchase for research purposes, but some companies are selling them as supplements, the industry that processes payments doesn't want to take that risk that they could be held liable for processing payments for something that's deemed nefarious for whatever reason. So it's a little bit rare to find some companies that allow credit card processing, and you have to go through all this roundabout way of collecting or paying the company, whether it's a money order or this, that, and the other thing. So this company actually does take credit cards. Amazing. So I use them personally. But I had 0 sales. So the $14 you're seeing here is actually from the month of November, but you don't get paid out until you reach like $100 threshold on most of these things. So I have had 330 clicks, but that's an aggregate, I think. I don't think it's broken down by month. Not everybody's affiliate program is nearly as sophisticated as Amazon's with all the good tracking data. Like one of the affiliates I'm about to get into in a second is not super great at all. The next is a Medium.com, which is where I have like a little blog, and that I definitely needed to put more effort into creating quality native content there. It's a process, but for you probably can't see, but this is very fine. In the month of December, I made 4 cents. So thank you to those people who viewed the content over on Medium.com. I made 4 buckaroonies. By buckaroonies, I mean pennies. Next is my YouTube for my YouTube, right? So on this YouTube channel, I also have another YouTube channel that I'm like building. Link will be in the description, or if you wait at the end of the video, you'll see the icon to click over and subscribe. I talk more about that SARM type stuff over there. And the revenue I made on YouTube for the month of December was $82.63. So when we get into the aggregate, you'll see that it's down 30% almost. But one area that it's up a lot is, so this is Hazzard Labs. This is another research company that takes credit cards. So I use them, right? Like this is something that I have these, like they're just, you know what I mean? This is from here. This is what I'm personally researching with. So anyways, I had a number of sales in the month of December. That's probably due to the increase in activity now that I actually did quit my job, but also from the month of December, maybe people thinking about purchasing more things, so people tend to spend more money in December. So I'm curious to see if I'm able to continue that. I had a total of 5 sales. I've never had that many in a month before, so I had to that's a lot for me. That's the most I've ever had. Even on Amazon, like the most I made was like $7 or $8 or something. So maybe 12 or something. Not a tremendous amount of money. So this, out of all those sales, I made over $100. So when I add up all those little pieces together, right across here is $316. But you're like, where's that 130? Well, that 130 is from not only like do I personally research with these, but I also get free samples a lot. So sometimes I have a lot of them at this point, so I will like sell them to friends for their own research, and or just like shell shit in the house, right? So it's basically like flipping shit, right? Like I'm moving, so I'm basically flipping something, and like furniture and that kind of stuff. So this is not, I don't think this is necessarily something that's always going to be super consistent on this number, but with that in there, I was able to get to $316, and I did receive $130 in cash. So I think that the variable, that one might vary depending, like maybe I do a consulting gig, right? Like I'm running some Facebook ads for somebody, and I might start charging him. Like I don't know what's going to fall into that category, but I'm going to continue to push on all of these, as well as adding new ones in to see how quickly I can get up to that $2,000 to be, that's the threshold that I need to be able to hit to basically like live off of. So I've got around 15 months worth of savings. So if you guys want to contribute, let me know down below. There's also a PayPal if anybody just wants to help. That'd be awesome. Because that's not enough to live off yet, but it is in the right direction, and I'm super curious to see how the month of January plays out. Don't forget to press that subscribe button if you want to follow along. There's going to be a January earnings report in early February, so don't forget to press that bell notification as well. Appreciate you guys. Peace.